Hey guys, Kendall with Blackovis, and today I'm talking about a brand new boot from Crispi. It doesn't look brand new. If you follow the Crispi line, this is patterned after a previous boot, but this is a new introduction for 2024 that we've got on the Blackovis shop. The Skarven II is a women's specific boot. It rounds out it rounds out the lineup because with the women's brick stall, the women's altitude, the Summit 2, the Monaco, the Skarven II and the Skarven Evo, this is a really robust women's boot line. And if you've got a gal in your life that is a hunter, or ladies, if you're watching this boot review, you really need to look at the Crispi line, because this boot is that last puzzle piece, what I think is a complete lineup, regardless of your hunting style. If you're a mountain hunter, or you're a gal that really gets after it, or wants higher demanding performance from your boots, then right here at the Crispi lineup is where you need to be. So the Skarven II looks like the original Skarven, because it is patterned after that. One of the key elements for the Skarven II is that it's a non-insulated version. With the Skarven Evo being a really good insulated boot, Crispi looked at the lineup and said, hey, we need to come out with a non-insulated version. So for guys that are watching this video, this is the equivalent to let's say the Nevada non-insulated in the men's lineup. And ladies, you no longer have to try and size yourself into the Nevada non-insulated if you want that basically do everything, go anywhere, hunt just about anything boot, mountain boot that's a classic leather style. You'll find it right here in the Skarven II. As far as features go, water repellent nubuck leather all the way around this beauty. It has a different type of leather in the tongue that's a little softer, just for comfort through the tongue area. Full lacing in the 8-inch boot. The lacing is different than the men's Nevada because the upper has 3 lace loops. You don't have to use all 3 of them, but it certainly gives you options. The men's version of basically the Nevada only has 2 on the upper here. The lace lock, instead of being on the turn, the lace lock is down here on the top of the, let's call it the lower portion of the boot. So that's where your lace lock is. You make the turn and you go up the upper shaft. One of the differences between the men's Nevada, and the cool thing on this women's Skarven II is that it's got a little hook on the tongue itself. You'll find that the only other place that I found that is in the Wild Rock on the men's version. And what that does is it just isolates, it pulls the tongue a little bit upper if you go underneath it and cinch up, but it also kind of centralizes that tongue so you don't get the tongue drift off to the side. Like the Nevada on the men's version, the inside of the Skarven II has a very nice soft calfskin leather that goes around the ankle area. The Nevada and the Skarven II are unique that way. The boot contains the ABSS, so ladies, if you're looking for a boot that adds a little bit of extra support, most of the line, or about half the line of the Crispi women's line, include the ABSS. ABSS stands for Ankle Bone Support System, and that is essentially let's call it a memory foam. It's probably the most synonymous to what it actually is, a memory foam that goes into the ankle area that's contained basically throughout this zone, so that when you lace the boot up and when you're demanding more from the boot without limiting the mobility, you get increased stability, same or equivalent mobility, and the shaft of the boot does still have that movement versus some other kind of support that would minimize your ability to move. In fact, you probably don't even know it, but it's there. The coolest part about ABSS is from my own personal use and many customers here at Blackovis that have bought the Crispi boots, I have not seen really anyone that's told me that they rolled and sprained their ankle in the Crispi boot when it has the ABSS. So really cool feature there. EVA midsole, and one of the main reasons for the EVA midsole is to create a little bit of lightness. Typically gals are not necessarily needing that dual density heavier polyurethane midsole. So ladies, the cool thing about the Skarven II is it's a little bit lighter weight. Vibram Mega Grip outsole, which is just synonymous with the Crispi brand and Crispi name, since it was designed by Crispi with Vibram. This is very tacky rubber. It's going to give you really good grip. It's got a tread depth that I think is ideal for basically a do anything, go anywhere type boot. If you're looking for a non-insulated leather hunting boot, you want to go from let's say the Summit or the Altitude up to a 3-flex boot, which is the go anywhere boot. But you want the reliability and the durability of leather that you can treat with a Crispi cream or with another water-based cream. The Skarven II is right in your wheelhouse. So get it here at blackovis.com. Check out the details. If you have any questions about this particular Crispi boot, or ladies, if you're trying to get into a different kind of Crispi, give us a call. Check the link below in this video and you can click right through and talk to one of our gear guides.